Question 11. The curve y equals 4x squared plus a over x plus 5 has a stationary point. Great! Find the value of the positive constant a, given that the y-coordinate of the stationary point is 32. Okay, stationary point tells us we're going to have to find dy by dx. To find dy by dx, we need it all on one line, so your first move has got to be to write the a over x as being ax to the minus 1. Now we can differentiate 8x, let's differentiate that properly, minus ax to the minus 2, because if you differentiate x to the minus 1, you get minus 1x to the minus 2. So there's dy by dx. At a stationary point, we know that dy by dx equals 0. So we're going to put that equal to 0. We're getting marks all over the place so far. I think by this time I may already have got 4 marks. I have. I've got 1 mark for that line, 2 marks for differentiating, 1 mark for putting it equal to 0. Just mark city. We don't like this because we've got an unknown. That doesn't mean anything. On the bottom of that fraction, so we're going to multiply by x squared. 8x cubed minus a is 0. Great, that means a is 8x cubed, or something along those lines. We know, so that's at the stationary point, a is 8x cubed. Is that what we want? Yeah, that'll do. Or, I don't know which way around I want to do it, it doesn't matter which way around I want to do it. Or, x cubed is a over 8. So x is the cube root of a over 2. That'd be another statement we could get from that if we cube root everything in there. Right, at this stationary point, so when x equals that value, the y-coordinate is 32. So at stationary point, y equals 32. So let's sub in this x value that we've got into our y equation and see where that takes us. That gives us 4x squared plus a over x plus 5 is 32, but we know that at the stationary point x equals the cube root of a over 2. So let's sub that value, 4 times the cube root of a over 2 squared plus a over the cube root of a over 2 plus 5 is 32. I'm not sure I did it quite this way previously, but anyway, we've got, this is going to be a cube rooted squared, 4 divided by 4, the 4's cancel out, this gives us a to the power of 2/3. Here we've got, well, we're dividing by the cube root of a over 2. So let's multiply by its reciprocal. So that is 2a over a to the 3rd plus 5 is 32. And of course this is a to the 1 divided by a to the 3rd. You subtract powers when you're dividing. That's a to the 2/3 plus 2a to the 2/3. 1 divided by a third is 2/3. Plus 5 is 32. Eventually giving us that 3a to the power of 2/3 is 27. If I divide by 3, a to the power of 2/3 equals 9. If a to the 2/3 is 9, a equals 9 to the power of 3 over 2. Because to undo that we need to square root and cube. Square root 9, you get 3. So a is 27. For that. There are a few different directions you could go through it. That's probably the most sensible in the end. And that is the whole of maths. One bit.